the Unaspiring Rapper Podcast was popping.
Oh, nothing. Just back from a 3-day weekend,
Yeah. Holiday? Was it a paid vacation or no?
For the fans missed us. Every day is a payday over here.
Touche. If you are first time checking us out, like and subscribe. You can also catch us on SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. There's another plethora of platforms that they have us on now. I don't even remember the name. One's like Podcast Craze or some shit. I'll get it, put them all in the bio for the links and everything. But I'd like to dive right into it. Yesterday, Andrew Gillum did an interview with Tamara. I'm not even sure who this chick is.
I seen parts of it. I didn't see the whole interview.
So he did it along with his wife. So let me rewind. So the people who listen and don't know who Andrew Gillum is, he was a potential Democratic presidential nominee. He was a mayor and he lost governor for Florida. He was running for the governor of Florida. Didn't win, but he was like the perfect nigga, basically, for us. Black, married to a black woman, kids, politician, clean bill of health, you know what I mean? Young looking, fit, the perfect nigga for us. Like Barack, right? The perfect candidate, right? So if y'all ain't paying attention, a few months back, I guess it's been like 6 months now, he was found in a hotel room, passed out, with drugs and pills, crystal meth, naked, and a guy overdosed in the hotel room. So he denied everything originally. Came out a couple months later and said he was an alcoholic and he was going to go through rehab and get treatment.
That's all he spoke on. Just that he was
That's all he spoke on. Right. So we hadn't heard anything else about it. But Preem and I did have this conversation. I think I maybe had it with a couple other people about, if this seemed like it was a setup. Because it just seemed unreal. The nigga was in South Beach, passed out in the hotel with some gay niggas or something. It just seems like a movie, right?
Nigga was out there partying.
But it seems like unreal. It seems unreal, right? Yeah. Like it's a script.
It's like the Black Bullworth.
Right. Like, bro, shit don't make no sense. So he comes out yesterday and does an interview saying that he identifies as bisexual and he doesn't identify as gay. Whatever, right? Of course you're going to say you're bisexual when you sit next to your wife, right? Can't a nigga say he gay sitting next to his wife, right? So I get that.
If you bisexual, isn't there a part of you that's gay then?
Right. So I got to thinking about the shit and talked about how he was suffering from alcoholism. So I go back to the night of the shit. He got caught in the hotel room and they got pictures of the scene, right? They got pills on the floor. Yeah. There's not one picture of any alcohol in the room. Not even a bottle of water, my nigga. So if you're an alcoholic and you're passed out and drunk, where are the empty alcohol bottles at? We see the prescription bottle pills and the packs of crystal meth, but where's the alcohol at?
Maybe they threw it away.
Right. Responsible enough to throw that shit away.
It was in the trash. You ain't gonna throw your meth in the trash.
Nigga, they said the sheets was stained. You know what I mean? Just totally fucking disgusting.
All right.
So when I'm watching this nigga yesterday in the interview with his wife, a few things came to my mind. I'm watching him and I can see how weathered he looks, right? The nigga's lost his hair off. Either he lost it suddenly or he was getting that shit filled in during the run. You know what I'm saying? But bro, he looks like a different nigga. So he's sitting there with his wife. She's talking. He's holding her hand like this. He's looking like just like a defeated puppy, my nigga. That shit is hilarious. And they ask her, are you going to stay married still? No. First question was, would you have married him if you'd have known? Said, probably not, because we were so young. Of course not. They never asked him how long he knew this, though. That's what I was waiting for. Then the next question is, are you still going to stay married? She said she doesn't know. So my answer to that is, it depends on how big the bag is, right?
Yeah, how lucrative is it for her to stay versus going? That's all she adding up.
Right. Now, what's her aspiration? Does she want to be a boss? Does she want to go on Love It? You know what I mean? Like, what's her goal?
Do now? Do you know what she do now?
No. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. She looks fucking trash. I ain't gonna lie. Top heavy, no ass. Makes sense why a nigga might like. Let me stop, bro. Let me stop.
She built like a man.
Nigga. Like she built like a football player that got the shoulder pads on in the front instead of on the shoulders. Like, let me stop, man. Let me leave that black queen alone.
Wait, who was he sitting with? Who did he sit with?
The lady who interviewed you, mean?
Yeah.
A lady named Tamara.
Okay, I think that's who this is. I'm gonna have to check this out. Tamron. Yeah. Tamron. I don't see his wife next to him in the picture though.
Yeah, she wasn't there the whole interview. They brought her up, and you'll see her. She's in, I want to say, pink or red or something like that.
Okay, yeah, I'll check that out.
Yeah, but bro, this shit, I'm so disappointed. I'm not surprised.
He can still run.
Oh, they asked him.
He can still take a crack at it.
She said, "Do you think you ever try to get back in politics?" And the nigga said, "I don't know. Once I get myself together." He said, "But if I do, you know, I've come clean. I've been honest with everyone. I'm okay." He says, and besides, Donald Trump's president.
Hey, that's a point.
Almost, but you're a black man now representing the black people and lying to all of us as a whole.
Right.
He doesn't have a point.
Donald Trump for everything.
Donald Trump is being very honest with his people. He's being very honest with his white people.
That nigga might come out and be like, you know, I had my run-ins with meth, just like half of America. Them niggas might uplift him, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. It's America, and it's 2020. Anything can happen. I've seen it this year.
Yeah, but not that. I guarantee. So
the world is full of surprises.
So if you guys aren't familiar with Andrew Gillum, go check it out. You know,
he always seemed like a decent dude, but
he did.
That's a political game, so you know who knows.
Yeah. So I like to move to a more serious topic.
More serious than that? than meth, drugs, alcohol, and gay sex?
Yeah. So as you know, there were two sheriffs
pulling up and podding today.
There was 2 sheriffs shot the other night, right? Point blank range. Did you see that? Okay, I want to dive a little deeper into that. So, I don't know how familiar you are, but a few months back, about 6 months ago, a sheriff who's a whistleblower came out and let everybody know that there's an inner gang inside the Compton and Linwood Sheriff Department. You heard about that? The executioners. You heard about that, right? They got the branded ink and everything, right? Yeah. So there was a young kid that got killed in Gardena about 3 months ago, a Mexican cat. He was supposed to be security at a little car place. And they said when he pulled up, they say he ran and dropped a gun, right? Which doesn't make a lot of sense if he's security. Anyway, both of those cops that were there that shot that kid are part of that executioner team.
Not surprised.
Now, fast forward to 2 weeks ago, Dejon Kizzy, cat that was killed in Los Angeles on 109th and Budlong. Sheriffs killed him. Now, they're saying one of the sheriffs that was there is also part of one of the executioners. So now what they're saying is that this shooting of the police officer, the sheriffs, is retaliation for that.
Right.
No. I'm hearing this from on the street level though, not the news, not YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm hearing this from the street level, and
retaliation for anyone in particular.
What's the phrase that they've been using? Because they went up to the people marched up to the hospital, trying to get into the hospital to get to those cops. Did you hear about that? Nigga, they protested all the way up to the hospital and tried to get into the hospital, my nigga. They're calling it a Black Lives Matter protest, is what they're calling it, though.
Of course.
But you and I know it ain't no Black Lives Matter, because if it ain't no white folks out there, it ain't Black Lives Matter.
Right.
That's the reality of it. So, yeah, if you see white folks out there, and dyke whites in particular, it's
that's
Black Lives Matter.
We know they in the house, yeah.
If you see niggas looking like me and you, it ain't no Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, not at all. No, I didn't see that though.
Yeah. So it's getting ready to get a little crazy out here. Also, there's been a picture circulating, our name circulating around who it could possibly be. Have you heard that?
That shot the cops?
Right. And supposedly they're saying this is a false identification. For one, did you see the video?
I did hear that part.
Did you see the video?
I did, but I don't know if what I saw was a clip or if it was the full video. I didn't look up full video.
What's apparent is this is a very little person.
Okay. Yeah. It looked like a small motherfucker.
Or even a woman possibly, or a child. You know what I'm saying? When I say child, I don't mean like 8 years old, but I mean, somebody of a younger. So, but the nigga that they trying to say it is like 6'4", 6'5", is my point. So, like, it's just obvious that it's not him. Unless the nigga was on his,
they already
on his
trying
knees.
to line us up.
Already trying to line us up. So I'm really curious to see how this is going to play out. I also wanted to add to this before I get your take on it is Donald Trump held a conference the other day, and he said something that fucking stuck with me, bro. The nigga said, people who kill cops should get the death penalty.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about that. And I'm like, what about when cops kill innocent people?
Right.
Should they get 3 years like Amber Geiger did and come home? Or like, so that was like, oh, that's a slap in the face when he said that. How about anybody that kills anybody should get the death penalty?
Right. If we're gonna call it even here, but we know it's not even.
Yeah. And then last thing is the deputy sheriff is Alex Villanueva here in Los Angeles County, right?
Right.
And he rushed to the officer's side to be by their side when they got shot, right? Where is that same concern that when his officers shoot or kill an innocent person? Why isn't he rushing to their side, right?
Right.
So if people who were naive to this shit before have to be seeing now what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Even if you didn't have an idea about this shit before, if you're seeing it now. I know people personally close to me that are saying, damn, I ain't saying it's right, but I can see why motherfuckers feel the way that they feel about the cops. Like, how can you say a motherfucker, if somebody killed a cop, they should get life, but you don't say the same thing about when a cop kills somebody innocent? Shit crazy, man. Especially when they work for us, bro. We pay their salary, literally.
Right. You know that ain't happening, you know.
So what did you hear about that inner gang in the sheriff's department?
The same thing that you said. I didn't hear anything too detailed. I think I saw Spider Loki tapping in on it. That's what I was watching.
Shouldn't that be headline news?
You would think so. But then again, you know what? I'm not watching the news currently. I don't know the last time I've seen the news on a television.
I say that more facetious than anything. I mean, shouldn't that just be everywhere?
It should.
Every case that they're involved in, they killed an innocent nigga like a year ago. 2 of them guys. And what they said is, bro, the city of Compton, over the last 3 years, fucking with these cops, has paid over $15 million in settlements. These niggas don't even lose their job, bro. And you know where that $15 million comes? That's taxpayer money that they're paying. That's coming out of, my nigga. It just don't seem right. Now, the mayor of Compton is a chick from my city. She went to the other high school on the other side of the city. But her husband is a childhood friend of mine. Her name is Asia Brown. Her husband is Van Brown. I used to play in the league for a little bit. She was pulled over with Van and their kid 2 months ago by one of these officers. They didn't know who she was. They thought she was just a regular black chick. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, they found out she was the mayor of the city that they were patrolling, my nigga, right? Let her go. Boom, boom, boom. She goes to make a complaint. They deleted all the history of pulling her over. That's not even the history of even pulling her over.
Sounds about right.
So she had a press conference talking about this shit just recently, too. So the shit's gonna come to a forefront pretty soon, bro. And it's not just Compton. They're Compton, Sheriffs, and Linwood together. They're like code together. All Hispanic guys, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers is like a gang and shit, bro.
Yeah, I seen that.
So
Right.
last thing, the whistleblower, his name is Arturo. This nigga, after he whistleblew, he came to the gate one day to get buzzed in. They had graffiti on the fucking buzzer saying "Art is a rat." Now these are police doing this. So he's suing right now for future earnings because he know he can't ever be a cop again if he whistleblew. Ain't nobody ever gonna hire him. So
Right.
he's suing now for future earnings that he would have made as a police officer. When you get a chance, look into it though, bro. It's fucking crazy, bro. I was reading that shit, checking out that shit, fucking pissed me off, man. So
All right, good.
I done dealt with some shady ass cops, my time, but this shit just fucking takes the cake. What else we got? We got a few more minutes. What else we got? What's going on in music? Besides your boy Tekashi begging for interviews and doing interviews with Jake Paul and all these weirdo motherfuckers. You gotta admit though, the motherfucker is funny though. He does give a good interview.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
It's entertaining.
It's very entertaining.
You gotta admit, bro, it's pretty entertaining.
That shade room shit was funny, bro. That nigga touched that bitch knee about 1,000,000 times, bro.
Did he really? See, I haven't seen that one.
That shit was irking me, nigga. Every time he said something to her, they already sitting in a position where it's like you know, damn near knee to knee.
Right.
And he keep leaning over and touching her knee and grabbing her hands and like he's, that shit look crazy, bro.
One thing I learned about him watching these interviews with the white boys is that he can be a regular person if he wants to be, homie.
Mm-hmm.
Not physically, obviously, because it's over for that. But in general, the niggas sitting there talking to the white boys like them, like having a regular conversation. Laughing, charismatic, controlling the crowd. Like, the nigga's not a dummy. He's stupid, but he ain't no fucking dummy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could be a regular person if he wants to be, bro.
Yeah, he can. Because even his second Breakfast Club interview was really toned down, and that was before prison.
Mark my words, I see this nigga doing like one of them judges on the contestant shows, like the music shows where you come in X Factor or I can see him. I can totally see him doing that. That's his thing. Even Dance with the Stars or some bullshit, just some silly shit.
They can afford their security.
Yeah, like he's gonna get paid off being a personality versus his music. He's gonna have to graduate towards that. And there's a lot of people like that. Snoop is like that.
I'm surprised Sarah Molina didn't do that. Like all the attention she was getting, I'm surprised she didn't spin that off in the song.
That nigga Tekashi said he was in rat jail with all 60-year-old niggas. He said I was in rat jail. He said everybody was 60.
I've seen that.
It was funny, bro. At least he's not trying to act like he did hard time.
Yeah, that nigga's funny, bro. I'm here to watch. I'm watching.
Here to watch too. I'm entertained, bro. That shit's funny, man. But it's funny. Whoever represents Tekashi, if he's looking to get an interview done with a podcast, you know what I mean? Tell him, let's get it in, bro. We'll pull up on him. He can pull up on us. We can get it in the Skype however he wants to do it. But we're definitely interested in getting that Tekashi interview. Very curious. And I have a million questions for him.
What's some shit that you would ask him?
Shit that I would ask him. First, I would ask him if he still considers himself a blood to this day, because he went and did time and came home like bloods do. There's other bloods that snitches. That's still bloods, right?
Well, it was some in 9 Trey before him.
Right. So I don't know. Does he still feel like he's legitimate gang member? And I think secondly, I would ask him. Actually, no. I really don't know what I would ask. I would have to probably sit down and really think about that, because I would want to ask him some shit that not everybody else has asked him. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing for sure.
I would want to know at what point did you tell yourself, "Fuck these niggas"? I'm telling. Was it when they first ran down on you, or did it take a minute for them to show you some shit? Like,
also, I would like to know if he thinks that him and Shotty could still have a relationship when Shotty comes home. Because at the end of the day, Shotty said, like, you know what I mean? What we expect? Shotty act like he wasn't 100% angry at the nigga because he knew he was going to do it. Like, what do you expect from this nigga? So, watch it. I bet you he has some kind of communication with Shotty. Bet you he got some kind of communication
or
with
a message been relayed through somebody.
Guaranteed. They've got some kind of communication going on.
What was the DJ nigga?
What was his name? I don't know.
DJ.
I don't remember.
I forgot, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe that nigga.
So what else we got? We since we're on Spotify now, we got to be careful with the music. We can't put them songs on anymore.
Like our songs.
It's crazy, right?
We can't put our songs on our podcast.
No,
that shit Joe Budden was talking about.
Yeah, no. I mean, we can, but we can't. You know what I mean? We don't want to run a risk of getting flagged, so it's no point of doing it. We want to have it clean, and we still new on the platform. So let's hit them with a bitch in the backbeat, or we can hit them with a instrumental of one of the songs or something. I don't know. Oh, I know. I know we can hit them with. Let's hit them with the problematic remix.
The remix of the remix?
Yeah, the smooth one that didn't make none of the projects.
It don't pick up lyrics?
I don't think so. But that's, I mean, it's the same BPM and everything, because I just snatched it and threw it on another beat. But I mean,
what about the other pod? What about the other pods that got those songs in there, like G Williford?
I haven't
taken down.
I haven't uploaded those they haven't been uploaded to Spotify just yet. And I did that for that very reason.
Gotcha.
So, but that was it. We just did that in no cap. So far, we hadn't really done nothing else.
All right. Well, if not, I got unreleased shit. It don't matter.
Well then, fuck it. Let's hit them with
Do a bitch in the backbeat.
All right, here's the bitch in the backbeat. The Unaspiring Rapper Podcast, another one, episode 3092.69 and 34.